In this video, I'm going to show you the first things you should change absolutely immediately on your Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. So let's get into this. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to turn on swipe down for notification panel. So press and hold on a blank spot, go into settings, and then you're going to see where it says right here, swipe down for notification panel. Turn it on. And all that's going to do is, no matter where you swipe down, it's going to bring up your notification panel. You could go all the way to the top or you go all the way to the bottom. You get these big screens. It makes getting to that a lot easier. The next one, we're going to swipe up to see all of our apps. We're going to hit the three dots in the top right. We're going to go to sort. Make sure it's set to alphabetical order. Otherwise, it's in this crazy custom order of how you downloaded your apps and installed them. And it's just all mixed up. It's going to be hard to find your apps. So turn that on. Swipe down again so we can see our quick panel here. Swipe down one more time. And what you're going to do is hit the pencil and make sure that brightness control is set to show always. And the reason that's great is because it's going to be one of the things that you always change. So basically when you swipe down, you're always going to be able to change your brightness panel. As you go down, it shows at the bottom, and otherwise it shows it at the top. Let's go into settings. So to swipe down a couple times, hit the gear in the top right, and you'll be in settings. And you want to go into connections, go into Wi-Fi, hit the three dots, go into advanced settings, and make sure this thing is turned off. Wi-Fi network notifications. I have it turned off. Have it turned off for yourself as well. And the reason being is that's going to be stopping it when you get those notifications of open Wi-Fi. You could be walking around, public place, whatever, and it's going to show it to you. Make sure you have that turned off. You don't want that on because of the fact that you are going to get not only maybe in trouble with connecting to open Wi-Fi, someone could steal your stuff through Wi-Fi if it's an open Wi-Fi network, especially if you don't have a VPN. But anyways, it's just more of an annoyance for me more than anything. Work your way down to sounds and vibration, and you want to go into where it says sound quality and effects. I would change this to Dolby Atmos, and I change it to auto. It's going to automatically switch between the different modes. If you're listening to music or watching a movie or whatever, set it to auto. Make sure it's on. You're going to get much better quality sound on your phone. While you're under sounds and vibration, go into where it says system sounds. I turn all these sounds off. I don't want to hear touch interactions or dialing keypads or Samsung keyboard or charging notification sounds or screen. I turn all of those off. I think they're super annoying. And when you're in here also, you could also just change your ringtones and your notification sounds as well. Just tap on it, find the one you want, and you'd be good to go. Go down to display. This is where you can switch between light and dark mode. I usually use dark mode, but for this video, I'm just using light mode. But you can also go into dark mode settings and turn it on as scheduled. You can set a little schedule for yourself, sunrise to sunset, or do a custom schedule. If I were you, I would always keep it on dark mode. But if you don't like that, then I would just set a schedule for it. That way at night, it's not too bright on your eyes. You have your brightness settings here, so you can control your brightness as well, but you can also do adaptive brightness. If you turn this on or off, if it's on, it's going to automatically adjust the brightness to where you are, depending upon the room you're in or outside or whatever. I keep it at that, but otherwise you could just manually change it here. Turn that off if you were to always manually change that. Motion smoothness, it should already be set, but make sure it's set to adaptive. You're going to get a very smooth display. You're really going to appreciate it. The other part of this I like is screen timeout. Change this to 2 minutes. It's the best. Trust me. Also have this turned on as well. Keep screen on while viewing. You don't want to be not touching, like say you're reading an ebook and it's taking you a while to read that page or a magazine or a website. You don't want the screen to turn off all the time and you have to tap the screen and all that. If this is turned on and it sees your eyes, the camera sees your eyes, it'll keep your screen on. Go down and you want to go down to where it says navigation bar. This is where I like swipe gestures, but if you want the traditional buttons, just tap that and it will put your buttons right here. And you can even go into more options and switch around your back button and recent apps button if you want to. But I love the gestures. I've been using them for a while. And I also have circle to search on. I would recommend that. That's when you press and hold this, for instance, and it allows you to, I haven't even set it up on this phone, but it allows you to do that. And you can just circle something or tap something and it will search for it on your phone. Very, very helpful. I would definitely recommend using that. You can also see swipe inward from the bottom of the corners to open your digital assistant. So if you go like this, it's going to open up your digital assistant. While you're under display, there is touch sensitivity. If you have a screen protector on, turn that on. That's going to increase the sensitivity of your displays so that they'll work better, especially if you have a screen protector on. Next, go into battery, and then you go into where it says your show battery percentage. Turn that on. It's going to show you battery percentage at the top there. If it's off by default, you won't see it, which it is by default. So just turn it on right there. Under display, go into where it says vivid mode, tap on vivid, and then you should have this. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll have advanced settings. Come in here and vividness, turn that all the way over to the right. To me, when I had this phone set up, it was very, very not pleasing to my eye. It was very flat, the color. I want it to be super vibrant, so I turned that all the way over. Work your way down here onto the left, go into security and privacy, and then you're gonna tap on biometrics. Set up your face recognition and fingerprints. Couple things about these though. We're gonna go into face recognition. I would have, after I have my face added here, I would have stay on lock screen until screen swipe. I would turn that off, meaning when it unlocks with your face, it's gonna automatically go to your home screen. I also have these things turned off. Brighten screen, definitely turn off, because at night your screen gets really bright in your eyes if it's dark. And then require open eyes. I would also have that turned off if you're not too concerned with it unlocking with your face, but you could have it on for a little bit more protection. Going back, if you go into fingerprints, under fingerprints, you're going to see fingerprint always on. Have that on the cover and main screen, meaning that every time you touch that fingerprint, it's always on. It's always going to unlock your phone. If your phone is locked or turned off, it is a awesome thing. Otherwise, if it's not turned on all the time, you have to double tap your screen or turn your screen on, press the power button, and then it will start working. I always have it on, so I'd recommend having it turned on. All right, next up, you want to go to advanced features, go into labs, multi-window for all apps. Turn that on. That'll allow you to multitask. So run 2 or 3 or multiple windows on this at the same time. Instagram is a culprit that doesn't allow you to do multi-app. But if you turn this on, it will allow you. So turn that on. Taking a step back, going back into advanced features, side button, quick launch camera, so that when you double press your power button, it automatically goes into your camera. And then also pressing and holding the power button will go into power off menu. Change it, make it the same as mine. You'll appreciate it a lot more. Back in advanced features, you're gonna go to motions and gestures. I like basically all of these things on. When your phone's on the ground and you pick it up, the screen will turn on, or if you double tap on the home screen, it will turn the screen on, or on the lock screen, it will turn it on, I should say. Double tap the screen, turn the screen off, will work. I don't know if it works on this part. Definitely works on this. If you double tap it here. Yep, there you go. Otherwise, there's a couple other things in here that you might like. So palm swipe to do a screen capture, mute with gestures. You can mute incoming calls and alarms by just putting your hand over the screen, or alert when your phone is picked up. Your phone will vibrate when you pick it up after missing a call. So some cool stuff in there with that. Next, go all the way down, go into software update, download and install. Just check to see if you have an update. You definitely do that. You probably don't, but you never know, especially if you get in this phone a few months down the road. Next, go home, open up your camera app, go into video, change this, make it UHD 30 or 60. You're going to get better video. It's a no-brainer. You want to get better video. While you're in the camera, go into the gear right here. And a couple things you want to change here. You want to do the shooting methods. I like this. I do voice commands. I'll say like cheese or capture or whatever when I have my camera open, or record, and it will start doing it. That way I don't have to press the button, especially if I'm far away, or show my palm. If I do show my palm to my phone, it will automatically take a photo or start the video. Shutter sound, turn that off. That means like it's not going to make a choo-choo, the fake camera sound when you take a video, or photo, I should say. And that's pretty much it, guys. Those are all my tips and tricks, at least initially right off the bat, for the Z Fold 6. I'll come up with a more extensive list of tips and tricks, but right now those are the settings to definitely change. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. If you want to pick this phone up, it's linked down below. You definitely should. It's a great phone. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace.